Welcome to my YouTube channel Maths Club by Arpita. Today we are going to start a new topic related to integers, that is properties of addition and subtraction. हम लोग किस तरह से एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन करेंगे इंटीजर्स का। तो उसकी पहली प्रॉपर्टी जो है वो है क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी। क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी बहुत ही ईजी प्रॉपर्टी है। जैसे हम लोग कोई भी दो नंबर को या फिर कोई भी दो इंटीजर्स को हमने प्लस किया, दोनों पॉजिटिव हो सकते हैं, एक नेगेटिव एक पॉजिटिव भी हो सकता है, एक पॉजिटिव एक नेगेटिव भी हो सकता है, और दोनों नेगेटिव भी हो सकते हैं। देखिए मैंने सारे एग्जांपल्स यहाँ पे आपको शो किए हुए हैं। तो अगर हम कोई भी दो इंटीजर्स को प्लस कर रहे हैं तो हमारा जो आंसर आएगा वो भी एक इंटीजर में ही आएगा। तो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड क्लोजर अंडर एडिशन। सेम वही है सब्ट्रैक्शन का भी, क्लोजर अंडर सब्ट्रैक्शन। हम कोई भी दो इंटीजर्स को सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे तो हमारा जो आंसर आएगा वो भी एक इंटीजर ही आएगा। तो दिस इज कॉल्ड द क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी अंडर एडिशन एंड सब्ट्रैक्शन ऑफ इंटीजर्स। ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट कम टू आवर नेक्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी, that is commutative property. What do you mean by commutative property? Commutative property in addition means p plus q is equal to q plus p. Let us take a simple example. Suppose you are adding 2 and 3. Okay, I have already shown an example here, but always you have to take small examples so that it can be very easy for you to solve. Okay, see here I have taken p is equal to -3, q is equal to 2. I have solved it. मैंने इसको अच्छी तरीके से सॉल्व किया है। देखिए इसको सॉल्व कैसे करना है। -3 और +2 है, माइनस और प्लस, माइनस प्लस क्या हो जाएगा माइनस। ओके, तो अगर माइनस प्लस माइनस होता है तो मुझे 3 और 2 को क्या करना है, माइनस करना है। तो 3 और 2 को हम माइनस करेंगे तो मेरा आंसर आएगा 1। और 1 का जो साइन है वो मैंने आपको मेरे प्रीवियस वीडियो में ऑलरेडी बताया हुआ है कि जो हमारा आंसर आता है उसका जो साइन होता है वो ऑलवेज ग्रेटर नंबर का जो साइन होता है वही रहता है। ओके, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस एग्जाम्पल, इस एग्जाम्पल के अनुसार हमें ये दिखाई दे रहा है कि p प्लस क्यू का जो आंसर है वही आंसर q प्लस p का भी है। ओके, तो दिस इज द कम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी दैट वेदर यू आर एडिंग p प्लस q और q प्लस p, बोथ द आंसर शुड बी इक्वल। ओके, नेक्स्ट कम टू the subtraction. But in subtraction the commutative property is not applicable. Why? See, p minus q is not equal to q minus p. Let's take a simple example. Suppose p is equal to 2 and q is equal to 3. So 2 minus 3 is equal to -1. But q minus p means 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So is they are equal? No. You can see a small example I have shown here. I have taken p as -3 and 2 and q as 2. Okay, see I have done it. You can see it that the answers what they are coming, they are not equal with each other. Okay, now our next property. What is the next property? That is associative property. Associative property is only applicable for addition. It is not applicable for subtraction. Okay, it is the property in which three integers are involving. Okay, p plus q plus r is equal to p plus q plus r, where in the first q and r in a one bracket and in the second p plus q is in one bracket. Okay, we are taking p q r. You can take any of the integer. Okay, I have taken a small integers. See, I have solved it. You have to first operate the bracket according to the Bodmer's rule. First you need to operate the bracket. So I have already operated. See, my answer is 1. -3 plus 4, answer should be 1, and 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Okay, one side LHS answer came. Now we are going to RHS. Okay, RHS also first we have to solve the bracket according to the Bodmer's rule. Now 2 minus 3, what should be the answer? -1 plus 4. minus 1 plus 4. What should be the answer? 3. So you can see that both the answers are equal, means LHS is equal to RHS. दोनों के ही आंसर बराबर है. Okay. So like this we can easily prove associative property of integers by addition. For subtraction, associative property is not applicable. See, I have shown here why it is not applicable, because whenever you will solve it, the answer will not be equal. जब भी हम इस चीज़ को solve करेंगे, हमें हमारा जो आंसर आएगा वो equal नहीं आएगा. इसीलिए ये प्रॉपर्टी जो है वो सब्ट्रैक्शन के लिए एप्लीकेबल नहीं है. Let's turn the page. Next, come to the next property, that is additive identity. Okay, what do you mean by additive identity? It's also a simple property. What we are doing in this, that if we add 0 to an integer, we get the same integer as the answer. So 0 is an additive identity for integers. Whatever the integer is, if we are adding 0 with that integer, we are getting the integer back. Okay, so that is called additive identity. See, I have done it for both positive and negative, means both addition and subtraction. Okay, you can see for subtraction it is not applicable. And why it is not applicable, I have already given you an example. Suppose if you are taking p is equal to minus 2 minus 0, minus 2 is coming. But 0 minus minus 2 minus minus plus 0 plus 2 2. So one side you can see negative integer and one side you can see positive integer. So both are unequal. Okay. So we can see that additive identity is only applicable for addition and not applicable for subtraction. Okay. Now let's come to our next topic, that is multiplication of integers. It is also an important topic in integer. It is also same like as addition we have done, only the sign is changed. There we are doing addition and here we have to do multiplication. Formula is also changed, also same. P into Q is equal to R. P multiplied by Q is equal to R. Means whatever the integer you are taking in P and Q, whenever you are multiplying both of them, you are getting R as an integer only. Okay, I have given examples. Okay, I have given examples of both negative, both positive, one negative, one positive, and one positive, one negative. Okay, now let's come to the next property, that is commutative property. Same formula, only you have to change the sign. From the plus you have to change it into multiplication. A into B is equal to B into A. You can write P into that. So by this we can easily prove that the commutativity property is equal or is equal to both the side. So it is applicable for multiplication of integers. Okay. Now next is multiplication of 0. Multiplication by 0. It is very easy property that whenever we are multiplying a number with 0, the answer is coming 0. Okay, either we are multiplying an integer with 0 or 0 is multiplied by an integer, answer will become 0 only. Okay, so this is all about multiplication by 0. I think there is nothing to understand in this property. Now next property is multiplicative identity of integers. It is also very easy. Whatever integers we are multiplying with 1, that integer will only come back. Suppose we have taken a is equal to 2, so 2 into 1 will become 2. Either we are multiplying an integer with 1 or 1 with an integer, the integer will only come back. Okay, now next come to our next property, that is associative property. We have already discussed this before in addition of integers, that in associative property we have to take at least 3 integers. Okay, so our formula is a into b into c and is equal to a into b into c, where in LHS side b into c will be in bracket and in RHS side a into b will be in bracket. So let's see the example. See, I have given an example over here. Let's take a is equal to 2, b is equal to -5, c is equal to -6. So let's put into the formula. We can see what is the answer. Answer is 60 both the side. Now how we will solve this? Okay, so 2 into -5. ओके, -5 से हमने -6 को मल्टीप्लाई किया हुआ है, जिसमें कि हमारा आंसर 30 आया है. लेकिन क्वेश्चन ये है कि 30 का आंसर यहाँ पे प्लस क्यों है? प्लस इसलिए है क्योंकि मल्टीप्लिकेशन में हम क्या करते हैं कि माइनस और माइनस क्या होता है, प्लस. तो हमारा आंसर साइन को मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद जो साइन आता है आंसर में भी हम वही साइन इस्तेमाल करते हैं. ओके, तो यहाँ पे मैंने 2 इंटू 30 लिखा है क्योंकि -5 -6 है, माइनस माइनस प्लस होता है. तो यहाँ पे 5 6 30 और 30 का साइन भी प्लस. इधर भी मैंने वही किया है. 2 इंटू -5, 2 का साइन प्लस है, 5 का साइन माइनस है, तो मेरा आंसर जो है वो माइनस में आएगा क्योंकि प्लस माइनस माइनस होता है. तो -10 इंटू -6 इज इक्वल टू 60. तो नाउ वी कैन सी दैट LHS इज इक्वल टू RHS. LHS जो है वो RHS के इक्वल है, इसीलिए एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी इज एप्लीकेबल फॉर मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ इंटीजर्स. Now students, in the question is that we are not explaining about division of integers. Why it is so? Because we can easily say that as subtraction of integers are not applicable for the properties, like that division of integers are also not applicable for the properties. You can easily have a common sense that if we are dividing 3 numbers at a time, LHS will not be equal to RHS. It is not possible. Now next, the main and important property is, see here, distributive property. In this property what we are doing, we are adding and multiplying. Okay, a into b plus c. Okay, what we are doing, a into b plus c means a into b plus c means first we are multiplying a with b. See here, a into b, then we are putting this plus sign in between them, and again we are multiplying a with c. So a into c. Okay, now let's take an example. I have taken a is equal to 2, b is equal to -6, c is equal to 5. Let's put into the formula. 2 inside the bracket, it is a square bracket. Okay, -6 plus 5, we will solve it first. Minus and plus, that will become minus. So -6 plus 5 we will write like this, and again we will come to our this side, that is a into b means 2 into -6. See, I have done 2 into -6, then in between plus is there, we will put here plus, then 2 into 5. So 2 into 5. Okay, now next, -12. See, 2 into 6, that is -12. 2 into 5, that is 10. So see here, -10 -12 plus 10, so the answer is -2. So like this we are solving the distributive property. Okay, so it is very easy. We can solve it by LHS is equal to RHS also, but I have solved it like this. You can solve it by that way also. Means first of all you will solve this side, then we have to solve this side. Okay, I will show it in our question session. Okay, now let's see the division of integers. I have already told you before that division of integers are not applicable for the properties. So friends, these are all about the chapter of integer. I think the chapter is gone to an end. Now in the next video I will come with the questions of integer. Okay, so friends, if you like my video. So please like, share, comment, subscribe and press the bell icon so that any new video will come to you first. Thank you.